where do we start with this, man? The year started, the year opened up, and I saw The Weeknd was loading up a new album. And I was shocked. I don't know why I was shocked, because it has been a couple of years since he last dropped an album. But it did throw me off guard. As The Weeknd does, he likes to change the image a little bit with each of these albums. Usually it's just hairstyles. This one, we saw Old Man The Weeknd, and I didn't really know what to expect from an album that was called Dawn FM, with him looking like an old man version of himself. I had no idea what to expect. So I went into it with, okay, what have I seen from The Weeknd recently? And I was pretty vocal about his last album, After Hours, of which I wasn't the biggest fan of that album. I didn't like it too tough. I had a few songs that I took away from it, and I said, yeah, I like these, but for the most part, I didn't really like the project as a whole. So I was a bit nervous for this one, a little bit nervous for this one. After listening to this album, and I believe you listened to it before me, and you even gave me a quick synopsis of what you thought of it. So I was a little bit nervous. I went into this album very nervous, man. I was nervous. But man, did The Weeknd return back to form for me. This is damn near a best case scenario for what I was expecting from The Weeknd. I knew it was going to be somewhat popish, dance-ish. My issue with After Hours was that it felt a bit too popish, too dance-ish, too EDM, which is where it sort of lost me. I think on Dawn FM, he's balanced that perfectly with his R&B self. And man, from Dawn FM all the way to Phantom Regret by Jim, he had me. He had my attention, man. He had my attention. It's just I love this project. I love it. Production-wise, it's fantastic. Song-wise, lyric-wise, everything. It got me, man. It got me. This is a really, really good project.
Very poppy. Very, very 80s disco. Very heavily influenced by EDM, as you sort of referenced. Like I said to you was it off mic? I can't remember now. We'd be talking too much. But yeah, like I said to you before, I started off listening to, I was not excited for this album. I really didn't care that it came out. But obviously, Weeknd's one of my favorite artists all time. I think he's one of the best artists of his generation, definitely one of the best writers of his generation. I think sort of the first few words of Gasoline there, like it's 5 a.m. and like just the way he describes that whole scenario, the fear of loathing, is still dope. And I was listening to this album, I was like halfway through my first listen. And like I said to you before, I was feeling like I was halfway through. I was like, man, this might be the first Weeknd album that I actively don't like. It's crazy. It's almost seemed blasphemous. Now, right on cue, featuring Tyler, the Creator. And then we went a little further down, and when I really realized that this is some shit, I Heard You're Married, featuring Lil Wayne. Man, this is, so one of the niggas I follow on TL must have tweeted it, and it's so true. This is some of the most shameless shit I've ever heard in my life, and it's perfect. That nigga said, "I heard you're married, girl." I knew this was too good to be true. If you don't love him, then do yourself a favor.
Yep.
Just leave him. You're never in my phone, I'll go delete it. I'm too grown for that deceiving.
Oh my God.
I don't play. I don't play.
Man.
Now, I'm sure you have your issues and your reasons. But why are you even with him if you're cheating?
Man.
I thought that you were someone that I could be with. And yeah, it kills me that I'm sharing you. Damn, I heard you're married, girl. Ooh. Right your finger too. Ooh. Yeah, no.
It's insane.
It's a tour de force. This is a tour de force. This is the Weeknd saying I can do whatever the fuck I want. Do you know what I am?
Yo, do you know how crazy it is to say it hurts that I'm sharing,
bro?
When you're the one who shouldn't be sharing.
She is married.
Yo, and you're fully aware.
Oh my goodness.
Wrapped around your finger.
And he doesn't, bro, he doesn't care. Even on Is There Someone Else? My guy goes, I know that you're hiding something from me that's been close to your heart. I feel it creeping up every day. Like right from the start. I know that look you give when we're fighting. Because I used to be the one who was lying.
Man.
I used to be you. Back in the day, that was me. I was the cheater. So don't try and lie to me. I know what cheating looks like. I smell it on you.
My God.
Is there someone else or not? Because I want to keep you close. I don't want to lose my spot. Man. I need to know if you're hurting him or are you hurting me? Which one of us are you cheating on? No. Look at the racism. Look at that.
Fam. The Weeknd was in his bag, man.
So shameless. He was so shameless.
Shameless with it. I love it.
This is when he's at his best. When he's shameless. You know what I'm saying?
That thing, I think that's what the Weeknd does better than like 99% of the music industry. Bro. Which is, I'm not even gonna say this in a fancy way.
No.
Like, fam, this is the same person who said, yeah, I'm not gonna brush my teeth because I want you to know that I
Bro, this is the same nigga who said I shouldn't love you because you belong to the world.
Fam.
This is the same nigga who said I almost cut a piece of myself for your love.
Yo, see, the Weeknd is cold. He's cold.
He's cold.
And this album, man, it just took me by surprise. I think that's what it is. It took me by surprise at how much I loved it. It's a tale by Quincy into Out of Time.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
The 5-minute version of Take My Breath, just letting it simmer.
Fam.
Beautiful.
Man. Again, that Tyler, I did not expect to hear Tyler the Creator on the Weeknd album.
Oh, of course, man.
Never saw it coming. Still
in Best Rapper of the Year form. Like, up there. Like, just going. And Wayne on I Heard You're Married. Man.
Yep.
Man.
If there was ever a song that Lil Wayne had to be on,
yeah,
is any song where he heard that someone was married.
Yeah.
Yo. I heard she was married too. Hold on. One second.
Hold on. I heard she was married too. I've been there, bro. Man said, you walk down the aisle, I can make you run back. What? What? Did you hit? Do I need to repeat that for you guys at home?
Yeah.
He said, you walk down the aisle. Don't worry about it, because I'm the one who can make you run back.
My God. Why did Lil Wayne have such little respect for the sanctimony of
marriage?
Oh my God. This album was fantastic, man. It was just fantastic. That's the thing, like, I breezed over it. I have to go back to it, man. I have to. Out of Time is an elite song. Elite song. Elite. That's when you first said that you weren't necessarily awake for it, not even awake, but you weren't enjoying it for the first half. And I was listening and I was enjoying I had enjoyed every song from song one. When I got to Out of Time, first of all, when I heard Quincy Jones talking, I was already blown back. I couldn't believe that this guy who I once upon a time compared to Michael Jackson, because they both had songs called Dirty Diana, was now making a song with an album with Quincy Jones where he was just talking at parts of the album. I didn't expect that. And then for that to then flow so seamlessly into Out of Time, I lost my mind. I assumed that was where you started listening to the album, realized that it was great. But Here We Go Again makes sense as well. It's on brand for you.
No, it's Here We Go Again. I mean, really, like, also shout out Jim Carrey as our radio host throughout all of this. But like, no, it was Here We Go Again. Here We Go Again, Best Friends, Is There Someone Else? And that's when I really perked up. And then by the time we got down to I Heard You're Married, I'm gonna keep talking about that song because I feel like I play it every day now since the album's come out. But like once I got to I Heard You're Married is when I was like, okay, now we gotta wheel this shit up because this is different. It has to think I'm sharing you. Ooh, I heard you're married, girl. No, this is special. Special.
And I hate it.
I hate it.
How dare you? How dare you to do that?
You're the one that's ruining a happy home. And you know you're ruining a happy home. You would have confronted her about this.
He swears he's the victim. Yeah, he's actually
the worst. That's what I'm saying. He's fucking shameless. This is the worst, and that's why he's the best.
Exactly.
I think it was a limited expectation. I think it was a limited promo for this album. Typically, the Weeknd albums are very heavily promoted in the pre-album phase. This one, he just tweeted like a week before. No, the dawn is coming, and then all of a sudden, the dawn is here, and it's Dawn FM. As he's mentioned, obviously, but fans seem to not know, we are in the midst of a 3-run trilogy. So After Hours was part 1.
Oh,
Dawn FM is part 2, and whatever album comes next, I think it's Afterlife or something like that, is the 3rd of the trilogy. So we're in his 2nd trilogy phase. Obviously, that has nothing to do. Please don't then you or anyone else come like, well, how is this compared to the first trilogy? No, it's just that they're also, it's just a 3-run of albums. It's not like a trilogy 2. It's just they're 3. So it's 3 of them, like the Matrix trilogy.
You can say
Star
that.
Wars trilogy.
when we come to review the trilogy,
we won't have a discussion about it. You will talk to yourself and it'll be edited out.
The first question.
You will talk to yourself and it'll be edited out. You heard it here first, guys.
It's gonna happen.
You'll talk to yourself and it'll be edited out. So yeah, we're in so this is another run. So there's a 3rd album coming. I believe it's called Afterlife, but I'm not too sure. Obviously, that shit can change. I thought Infinity War Part 2 was going to be called Infinity War Part 2, but it was Endgame.
Man.
Should we talk about Endgame?
They spun us with that.
Yeah.
I can't believe that works. They said no, they're not connected. We're like,
not
okay.
Connected. Okay, cool. So it's a different movie. Oh, it has nothing to do with the first one. Yeah, but no, I think the low expectation and the low promo really helped this album. Because it wasn't as built up and there wasn't as much expectation from people to sort of think, oh my God, is he going back to the trilogy type sound? Is he going back to that House of Balloons type sound? Blah, 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 blah. I don't think we'll ever get him back to that sound, which is a good thing because he's not, in that 20, space. He's not 22 anymore. I mean, he's still in that space. Some of the things he talks about doing on this album is just as disgusting as the shit he talks about doing on fucking Kissland. Yeah, but he produces it or puts it out to the world in a different way. Now it's not so much 2010s cocaine, and now it's more the 80s cocaine era. Yeah, which is obviously a nicer cocaine era as Snowfall is for us.
I said nicer, you're not serious.
Yeah, which one looks nicer, Snowfall or Euphoria? Like
Euphoria is kids. It's kids in Euphoria.
Yeah, exactly. Snowfall looks a lot nicer. Like I want to be around those kids.
The kids that you compare it to Succession.
They don't do cocaine in Succession.
They do cocaine rampantly.
It's not the main focus of the show. It's not the focus of the show.
Like it's a joke thing.
It's not the focus of the show.
You got a bump, yeah.
If all you're taking from Succession is sniffing cocaine, you're not watching the right Succession.
Yo, those niggas do drugs like it's a joke thing. Like it's a joke. It's not, like you said, it's not the focus of the show, and that's why it's the focus.
You're so addicted to drugs. Look at you, man. Just try it. It's okay.
No.
But yeah, good tape by the Weeknd, man. This is a good one. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed it. Great to see him work with Tyler. Great to see him work with Wayne. Like I said, Jim Carrey on there, just talking us through it. Was dope. Quincy on there, dope. Yeah, good little project. Good little way to start off the year. Obviously, other projects dropped this month, which we're not talking about in this session. We may talk about them for our paid subscribers. So if you want that, join Core Days from a Bird's Eye View. Gun. I don't know what Gunn's album is called. I haven't listened to that shit. Power to the people about to do maintenance. Thank you so much for watching that video. If you were feeling it, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.